Well, here I am at Mollyhugger Hill. Now we've got 27 campsites here on the trail. We have been to most of them. There's a few of them that we have shied away from because of the unreliable water supply. So we're going to go to a campsite that we've never slept at. It's called Grindstone Gap, and it's on the loop, one of the loop trails. So we decided we'd haul in, I'm gonna haul in 3 liters of water. And we collaborated hike with Sweeps and Ice Bear. This is where we came out and met Mike P. Hiker, right at the Mollyhugger Hill parking lot. Now we're going back in the opposite way. And we're gonna go down until we get to the White Blaze, which is a side trail, the loop trail. So I think reason we decided to haul the water is don't think this campsite is but about a mile in. It's late in the afternoon, so we're not interested in trying to do big miles. So right here is where we're going to part company with Sweeps and Ice Bear and Tom. We're going to go this way. Make sure. Grindstone Gap. 9/10 of a mile. I thought it was about a mile. Let's see, we got some water. Where's the campsite? I don't see the sign. Over there?
It used to be water over here. You see the mountain right there? Last time I was at, I think 2016.
I just went through a spider web. We missed Tom from Walker's World. His new trail name is Webmaster. This this little side trail hadn't been traveled in a while. Mike has been really upset about all these spider webs he's having to knock down. Let's see, is this it?
0.1.
Okay, 0.1 mile. Oh, we got to go back here. I should have known when it said Grindstone Gap. That was downhill. So tomorrow, it's not 9/10 of a mile, but uphill all the way. I'll be fussing, stressing over that tonight. Tom from Walker's World, we need Webmaster. Tom, why ain't you here knocking these spider webs down?
I'm tired of it.
Tired. Your hands are tired. And that's the one we got. There's let's see, it is moving though. I'm glad I hauled the water in, because this would be an emergency, but you could use that water if you had to, right? You see more spider web? Okay, fairly decent and flat. Unusual. I knew it was a nice campsite, but didn't know about the water. And it does look like we have water, but I'm glad I hauled it in. All right. All right, I guess my spot. You making a fire tonight? Don't think? Okay, I think I'll go right here. Okay, all right, let's set up camp. Okay, there, if in an emergency, I guess this would be able to get some water, but it's, what is it, August the 9th, 2019, so not a good supply of water, but it is moving, and if you had to, it would save your life. Here, looks like a nice tree had fell, and what give it away, I always look for these trees, even though they're standing straight up. You see, look at that sharp point right there. What happened was, down at the base of this tree, you see, has rotted out, which caused it to fall. Now, just looking around, I don't see any particular widowmakers. Now, the next morning when I got up, my tent is there, and I was explaining why that tree that looked so healthy from one side fell over, and here's one right outside my tent. It's just a matter of time before it falls over. I didn't spot it last night. I would have moved my tent if I'd realized it. Of course, it's dead as a doornail, not a breeze today at all. So, and when you come to a campsite that's not been used lately, here's the kind of stuff you get. Now, I left this spider alone because, see these little foliage down here, nobody's going to walk that way. And if I'd have knocked this guy down, he would have just built somewhere else, and we would have had to deal with it. So we'll leave him alone. Ice Bear, I know this last problem you had with your tent. I got a fix for you I want to tell you about. I know on yours, this particular hook broke, but see this loop here? I've never, in 2 years, never used that loop, only this loop. In fact, I'm thinking about cutting this loop and this loop off, and then I'm thinking about right here, I'm thinking about taking this knot here, untying it, and get rid of this completely, and then rethread it through here. Rethread it through here and tie it back, because I've never in 2 years, even though I noticed on our collaboration hike, I noticed you open both vestibules. I've never opened both vestibules. I've opened one on this side and one on the other side, and that's it. But if this broke like yours broke, that's what I'd do. Rethread it through there, and might save a little weight. Get rid of that. Get rid of these two little loops. Don't need them. Just go right directly through it. That's it. Thought I'd pass that on to you. Okay. Before I start cooking, I need to put my chef's hat on. Got my chef's hat on. Big Daddy. Big Daddy's been dressing me for years. Usually t-shirts, but they cotton, so I can't bring them out to the campsite. But I can bring his hat. See? The original Big Daddies. I can cook better now that I got a hat on. Ooh, goddamn. Green onions. Mike's cooking mandu. Any dark googie?
No dark googie.
No dark googie?
I got sauce.
Sauce, okay, magic sauce.
Yeah, magic sauce, yeah. Oh yeah. What are you doing? Spike.
Huh? Bug already in? Unbelievable.
Every time.
Ooh. Burnt all the hair off my hand. Burnt all the hair off my hand, Mike.
You burn the hand. I got bug.